Before we dive in today, I want to give a disclaimer. This video is not going to be for everyone. If you don't have goals or don't want to reach greater things in life, that's perfectly fine too. There are plenty of other fun or relaxing activities out there. This video is about a person that considers himself goal-oriented and driven to accomplish impactful things. His name is Hero and is interested in self-improvement and is smart enough to know that guidance and new perspectives can help him grow. If you want to hear his story and find out how Hero became the person he dreamed of, it means you want to maximize your potential. This is a sign of high intelligence and wisdom, so I'm grateful for having your presence. Oh, and by the way, Hero is you. You can become the hero of your own life and become the person you dreamed of. If that sounds appealing, then stick around as we dive into the Stoic path to motivation, achievement, and an unshakable mindset. I think these insights will resonate and offer value. Let's jump in. If you want to win, don't focus on winning. I know that statement seems contradictory on the surface, but contained within it is a key insight into changing our mindsets and motivation to be more aligned with wisdom and inner peace. We will explore the problem with focusing on winning and what it does to your brain, the Stoic perspective of goals and strategies that will help you achieve more victories in your life. What's the problem with focusing on winning? Let's start by reflecting on our modern societal fixation on goals and public measures of success or status. Things like winning competitions, getting promotions, hitting certain metrics, and any other highly desired external result. It is in our nature to focus intensely on these kinds of outcomes. Our mind craves concrete evidence that we are making progress and accomplishing something. Outcomes offer a sense of finality, achievement, and validation. The anticipation of victory or success provides a hit of dopamine, and being viewed as a winner boosts our self-esteem and how we believe others perceive us. No doubt the drive to reach goals is hugely motivating, but as many of us have experienced, this intense focus and dependency on specific external results can also be our downfall psychologically. When our happiness and self-worth gets tied to particular outcomes, we become anxious, frustrated, and insecure. We start measuring our worth based on transient victories and external applause rather than inner character. Reaching the goal or topping the metric temporarily boosts our ego, but the satisfaction quickly fades, and our mind starts craving the next win to get another hit of validation. When results don't go our way, we lose motivation, feel downhearted, and perhaps even lash out. We blame external factors for stealing the victory or our own happiness. Essentially, we tether our state of mind to unstable forces outside of our control, and to combat it, we need to focus inward. I want you to acknowledge a barrier that likely stands in the way of fully embracing this mindset shift. That barrier is our natural wiring to long for external results and validation. Our brains evolved to constantly scan for threats and opportunities in our environment, so we tend to obsess over outcomes, accomplishments, or judgments of others. In the short term, this outward focus motivates us to achieve goals, but long term, it leads to instability, anxiety, anger, and impaired performance when results inevitably waver. So why can it be so hard to make this inward shift? The Stoics advise. Shifting focus to inner virtue and character requires patience. The results are more subtle and long-term. It asks us to derive satisfaction from progress on qualities like wisdom, justice, courage, things not measured in trophies. In a society obsessed with quantification, metrics, and results, this is countercultural. But within this counterculture lies the secret to sustainable fulfillment. The Stoics recognized our fixation on externals is often the root of suffering, so they offer practices and perspectives to help us retrain our minds over time. Worthy goals, yes. but flexible attachment to the results. If you're ready to overcome the barrier of short-term thinking and reframe achievement in terms of inner excellence, then I think the rest of this video will really resonate. Marcus Aurelius put it beautifully: waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Outcomes don't directly control your inner state of mind. Rather, it is your judgment and perception of those outcomes that affects your well-being. The same event can be viewed as a catastrophe by one person and a minor setback by another. When you face failure, criticism, or some other negative external event, remind yourself that you assign meaning to these things. You get to interpret how much importance they hold. As Epictetus advised, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your perception of it, and this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Events come and go, but your perspective endures. You can choose to reframe adversity as an opportunity for growth, or reevaluate what truly matters. External things provide feedback, not an ultimate verdict on your worth. By regularly refocusing your interpretative lens, you maintain authority over your inner world. If automatic negative judgments arise, pause and open your mind to alternative perspectives before reacting. There is always another way of looking. There are a few potential threats or challenges that could arise when trying to embrace the Stoic journey. Ego, lack of external validation, and even more dangerous, a fake friend silently encouraging you to stay the same and not grow because he's scared of your potential. After years of chasing external validation and focusing on goals, it can be difficult to break ingrained habits. Our mind constantly wants to default back to old patterns of attaching self-worth to measurable achievements. It takes patience, discipline, and practice to retrain our mental reflexes. If we are overly focused on a tangible end goal, taking away that fixation can initially reduce our motivation and drive. We have to find more sustainable, internal sources of motivation and accept that progress may look different. Focusing inward means less concrete feedback on progress. It can be hard to know if our character is truly improving without external metrics. We have to develop more intrinsic self-awareness and patience with gradual results. Adopting Stoic detachment may bruise the ego at first and require humility. Being less reactive to criticism or failure takes away certain ways we seek to prop up our sense of self-importance. This can be difficult but beneficial. Cultivate intrinsic motivation and metrics. Rather than needing external validation, develop inner sources of motivation by connecting your daily efforts to what is meaningful. Growth, excellence, service. Foster intrinsic rewards. Too often we downgrade the present moment as we race ahead to the next target. We tell ourselves happiness lies just beyond the horizon once we attain a new car, the new iPhone, or a new job. In truth, satisfaction reveals itself to those who savor the process. Fully immerse yourself in your current projects and responsibilities. Bring creativity, focus, and passion. As Marcus Aurelius put it, do not act as if you had 10,000 years to throw away. Death stands at your elbow. Be good for something while you live, and it is in your power. Meaning, all around us right now, we need only to open our eyes to it. Curiosity and presence transforms monotonous moments into joyful exploration. Activity fueled by purpose enlivens our minds. Fulfillment rests in how we step through each day. So mindfully inhabit your life as it comes. Don't just daydream of some distant finish line. Like any skill, this takes time and patience to embed into your mental habits. But the long-term benefits for your motivation, fulfillment, and tranquility of mind make the effort profoundly worthwhile. You, the viewer, now stand at a crossroads. You can choose to walk the conventional path of chasing endless validation and short-term highs from external wins. Or you can take the road less traveled, the stoic journey of mastering your inner world. One promises more lasting joy and stability. As you make your choice, reflect on this quote from Marcus Aurelius. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Wherever your path leads next, I hope you found value in today's discussion. Keep striving, stay present, and live mindfully.